I know I haven't recorded in a long time, and I know that I promised to have an Xbox One, or I didn't really promise. I said that I was most likely going to have one, and an Elgato. Well, the Xbox One came in. I've been playing on it. Been doing pretty decent. Playing a lot of different games than usual. I'm usually a strict World of Tanks player, but everybody has those days where they're just like, you know what, this is just getting old. I've been playing it for this long. I'm just like getting a little tired of it. I'm not completely done with World of Tanks at all. I still love it to death, but I do need to take a little bit of break. I've been playing some Fallout 4, Black Ops 3, Halo 5, just a little bit Halo 5. I've been liking the campaign. But mostly other than that, that's basically it. I know that they just added the 30 prototype and the 30B. I'm not a big fan of neither one of them. I think that if you have the Leopard 1, and this is my advice to you guys out there that are looking forward to the 30B, or they're thinking about getting it, if you already have the Leopard prototype, or the Leopard 1, or maybe even if you're already at the Indian Panzer, and you're not even, if you're really far up into the Leopard line, I'd say about tier 7 and up, I think you should just go with it. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, my honest opinion, in most people's opinions, and on paper, the Leopard 1 is a lot better than the Amex 30B. For one, it's more maneuverable. It doesn't have the best turret. It has 2 less turret traverse. I'm not even looking at it. I already know. The DPM's worse on the 30B. Accuracy's worse on the 30B. Aim time is, I'm not necessarily sure on the aim time, but I'm pretty sure it's worse. But top speed is the same, but acceleration is nowhere near the same. Leopard 1 definitely out accelerates the 30B. So I mean, there's just slight differences between the two, but in my opinion, for statistically speaking, and for a Wn8 grinding tank, I think that the best thing that you could do is get the Leopard 1 over the 30B. The Leopard 1 is a very good tank for Wn8 grinding if you're a very more supportive type player who is more of a relocating sniper role, wanting to stay back, support teammates, or be with your teammates while they playing support tanks too, supporting the front lines, or defending base, or close to the base, making sure that a flank is covered from range, is a good way to play the Leopard 1, or the Leopard prototype, and there's that too. But I was just thinking about it, and I know I needed to tell you guys this. I don't have my Elgato, which is very, very disappointing, but there is some good news. I'll be streaming on Twitch. I said twitching. I'll be streaming on Twitch for a good while now. I figured out how to get all that done. I will be able to talk to you guys. I will be able to do all that. I'll be able to do, basically all that. I know how to set it all up. I got my laptop and everything ready and stuff like that, just to be able to start the streams. If you guys want to hop in there and do that, that'd be great. I'm going to start figuring out how to... I can't necessarily move stuff. I know how to, but I can't necessarily move stuff to my Xbox, to my computer just yet. But we're getting there. I'm supposed to be getting a job soon. I applied for 3 places. I am 16. This is the first time I've ever applied for jobs, so this is something new for me, and I don't expect it to come right away. Hopefully, it'll come pretty soon. I'm going to be on vacation for a week, though. I must tell you guys that too. Tomorrow I will be leaving for Branson for a full week. Other than that, let's see what else. Oh, one other thing, and I've been getting a lot of questions from friends and stuff like that, and they asked me what's the best way to grind Wn8, or what's the best way to just win games and get monster damage. For one, it's your skill base. There's two things you gotta have. You gotta have your skill base has to be keen. Play like the other players mean nothing to you. You see a guy, it's just a guy. Kill him. That's how I play. When you watch me play, or when you see me out there, I don't pay attention to who you are. I just know that you're another enemy tank that's easily capable of being killed. but I also don't underestimate. It sounds like I'm underestimating, but I'm not. I know that an enemy can be capable of anything. Also depends on, sometimes you get screwed on RNG and stuff. I think it's best to just take it safe, but don't be too safe. It's really complicated, but hopefully I can get more in depth later on. And two for Wn8 grinding. So it's your skill, and then there's one other. This one other is very important. Most people really don't understand this. They get this great skill base, and then they just go out in games. They're doing good, but your Wn8 is increasing. You may have a decent Wn8, like I'm talking 2000s plus, or even 1800s plus, but you're just not. You're not what you want to be. You want to be one of the best. You want to be out there in the Unicoms. I honestly, the way I do it, the way I think is the best way to do it, and the way I see it, the way I've been doing it forever, the way that I think is the best way to do it, is platooning. The way they have it in World of Tanks console right now is platooning is overpowered on every account. Why? Well, let's take it to PC. PC, right? They've had these issues before. Platoon spams, all this, and they're about to have it again, or they are having it again, mostly because of the update they put in where you get experience boosts when using a platoon and experience negative, not necessarily, it's not a debuff or nerf to your XP, it's just you're not getting the XP that you could be getting if you're playing by yourself. But that's not what I'm trying to say. They're 3-man platoons on PC. The thing about PC is 3-man platoons they're strong, they are. You can make a wonderful platoon with 3 men. But a 5-man platoon, that's 1/3 of your team devoting to one strategy. What that is that's a powertrain. If you can coordinate your platoon the correct way, that is one of the most powerful ways you can play the game. Now, if you have skillful players, all 5 players, or even 4, or even 3, you can do it with a 2-man too. But you get that 5-man with good players, a good platoon, good strategies, good coordination. Everything is just, you guys know how to play together. All of you are very statistically strong players, and you know how to coordinate with each other. You have there the best Wn8 grinding machine on World of Tanks. That's what people don't understand. I see it all the time, people. You look at these great clans, Gun Squad, Immortals, the Brick... I keep saying the Brick Clan, but really they're nothing to be, crazy about. PG, these great clans that are out there, right? What do they have? What do you see them do all the time? They run platoons. Why? It's not only for practice. Trust me, because public, you're not getting any practice from public. You clans out there that think that you're getting practice from playing public matches, you're not. No way you're getting practice from that. Because, 1, public consists of noobs. 2, you're not getting the competitive sense of the game. You're going through, steamrolling somewhere, capping, or basically you just get the basics of the game from public. Competitive is a whole nother story. But I'll talk about that later in some other videos. Anyways, back to platooning. So yeah, all the good clans use platooning. Why? Because they rely on people they know are good. They don't want to take that all 3/3 of their team is a bunch of noobs, except for them. Why not make sure that at least 1/3 of your team is good, which you can rely on 1/3 of your team, believe it or not, because even though you may have completely trash players, 90% of the time they're going to kill at least 5 people. Well, that leaves 10 players for you, which means on average, if you're a decent player, you can usually have about a 2.0 KD, which basically means that I don't have a 2.0. Sadly enough, I have a 1.73, I believe, which most of that comes down to I don't go for kills, I go for damage because I'm a damage whore. I ain't gonna lie about that, but on average, most players will get about a two kills per game. Well, if you have a 5-man platoon, they all get 2 kills. There you go. That's 10 kills. Well, the other 5 died to a bunch of noobs. You just took on their whole team and won, or mostly their whole team. The platooning system in this game is, for right now, broken. 5-man platoons are very overpowered. I've gotten a message from it. I got a message from a guy that was freaking out because we completely steamrolled their whole team in a 5-man platoon. We almost killed all 15 of them. He messaged me and said, this is why PC has nerfed it to 3. Well, I'm not dissing on the guy. I think the guy makes a good point. I don't think that it should be in the game. I think that they should go to 3 like they do on PC. But then again, while you have it, exploit it. 5-man platoons dominate monsters. That's how it is. That's how it is. Make sure you're good. Make sure the players you're playing with are good. And just platoon it out. That's all it is. That's really all it is. Most people really don't realize that. Now, I don't know if you guys have been catching up, but I've had a lot of drama in the clan, and I'm just not dealing with it right now. I can't. No one wants to recruit. No one's looking for anybody good. No one's doing anything. I mean, it turned into a nightmare, and I'm thinking about disbanding it. I got 3 people in the clan right now. Maybe 5. I got my friend and then another friend, but anyways, so 5 people in the platoon or in the clan currently. It's gone to shit. It really has. Even though I love it to death, I mean, we need people to work. We need people to do their job. That's all. I need people out there that are willing to recruit as much as they can. Every person they talk to this season's not in a clan. You just ask them. It don't take much. Just ask them. Hey, want to join a clan? Pop up the Wn8, look up the Wn8. And that's it. It really is it. I mean, that's all I'm asking for, but people are just too lazy. If you're not dedicated, then you don't need to be in it. But I'm not going to rant about clans right now, but I just wanted to give you that information about how Elgato is supposed to be coming in later. Hopefully by the end of the summer I'll have one. Start this channel up and get it running. Remember though, Twitch, streaming, all that good stuff. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will read them full show. Yeah, so I'll see you guys out in the battlefield.